Hey lovelies, it's Louie here from New Directions Tarot, and I thought I'd pop in and do your September reading. I'm doing things a little bit different just in this reading, so I thought, well, stay tuned and see what happens. We're going to do a walkabout. Our beautiful Aboriginal people here in Australia do walkabouts, so I thought, well, let me take you on one. So, and we'll see what the tarot has to say for you. We have 2 eclipses this month in September, so generally eclipses bring in big changes if they're needed. Sometimes we can go through eclipses and they don't affect us, but where there's change, where there needs to be change, that's where the eclipses will certainly bring things to a head. Okay, so we have on the 7th of this month, September, we shall have a lunar eclipse, which is all about releasing, cleansing, seeing what no longer serves us and moving on. Okay, and then we have another eclipse, which is in Virgo. It's a solar eclipse, and it is on the 21st, and it's about new beginnings and changes, cycles, things that need to come back into our lives, things that we need to release, and moving on, making plans, getting decisions made, all that sort of stuff comes with it. It's like having the courage to let go of the past, and that will enable you to move forward. Okay, so I want to take you on your walkabout, Aquarius, because I'm Aquarius too, so it's mine as well. And let's see what's happening here. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate you for taking the time to come and listen to me and choose me as one of your tarot readers. Thank you for that. So let's get on with that. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, tell me where you're from, if you enjoy the reading, if you think you would like your sign to have a love reading or a money reading or something a bit different, we can do another walkabout maybe. So please, just join our community and be part of it. So it's growing, it's getting exciting. Okay, so let's go, and so thank you. Okay, let's get into the reading and let's see what the walkabout's all about. So yes, the solar eclipse is all about the courage to forget your past and move through this energy, these eclipse energies, and see what's on the other side for us. So let's see what is starting off our walkabout. I want to start our walkabout and see what's going on for us. Okay, so this is called the Southern Cross Oracle deck. Okay, now I just did Aries sign and they had 3 snakes come out, so that's interesting. We have Bat Island, intuition for Aquarius. That's what we're starting our walkabout with, okay? Intuition. Intuition, that's something is going to happen in September. Da. I don't know. Let's see what the cards have to say. Exciting energy. 34, Bat Island, intuition. Using all your senses, we'll become spidery now. Prolific dreams, psychic visions, trusting your feelings more than your intellect. That's pretty hard to do. We're Aquarius. Bat Island, as it is known by the locals, is actually a large colony of flying foxes. Their message is to use your senses, trust your instincts. They also symbolise psychic awareness and the ability to hear and see what others cannot. Okay, so as we start this walkabout, Aquarius, we're going to trust our intuition. So this is September. So as we're walking, where the intention's out there, that we're going to trust our intuition and all the secret languages that come towards us, okay, that we all have. Our secret language of colour, which we're going to explore today. Our secret language of synchronicities, our numbers, what certain signs mean for you, and all that sort of stuff. So that's how we're going to start off September and start going for a walk. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read at the end of our walk what we gained from our walkabout in September. Okay, so we'll get back to that. All right, so I've shuffled a few decks here, and believe me, some of them were really stubborn and didn't want to give up the messages. But anyway, we've got through it. So your current energy at the moment is the Bone Collector. Okay. All right, can you see that card? I'm hoping I can. You can see the cards these days. Okay, so we have the Bone Collector. So we have a peacock feather. To me, they're lucky. My dad thinks they're not. You know, that was my dad. Someone had them in their house, and there was a car accident, I think, or something like that. So yeah, it turned out that it was because of the peacock feathers. So no longer they were in the house. So yeah, so Dad didn't like it when I brought some lovely peacock feathers into the house. You know, it's like, oh my God. Funny that, hey. So tell me in the comments what you think of peacock feathers, or what sort of things your mum and dad and all that sort of stuff thought was superstitious. Anyway, so we've got a lucky rabbit on there. I always think rabbits are lucky, and they're abundant energy as well. We've got a clock face. We've got some skulls and things like that. So to me, I don't know, there's an epiphany of some description here happening as well. It tells me that, like, obviously she's a powerful being, you know, there's limitless possibilities here of certain perceptions and things like that as well. Bone Collector, to me, okay, so if you're collecting bones, something has been lost. Okay, I feel like there's something that you need to collect now. Maybe there was a wound. You've had something was stolen from you. As a young person, maybe that was something was said, so that was your self-confidence that walked out the door. Maybe you were made to feel unworthy or something like that. So you have carried that with you, and now it's time to collect. It's like it's time to change your perception here to, like, you're not broken here. And the more that we think that we're broken, like, the more we repeat that cycle. So maybe we need to reclaim the things that we think that were lost, okay, and recollect. We're collecting stuff that we thought that was lost, I think, or we believed was lost. And to me, that has to be something like we lost self-esteem, we lost, maybe we were made to feel unlovable, something like that. But there is something that we are claiming back, I feel, this month. Okay, something that we've believed about ourselves, and now we're collecting. We're the bone collectors. We're collecting something that's gone on in our ancestry. Maybe something's coming through, or it's something that's been happening in your life when you were younger, and now it's time to collect on that. It's changing our perception. Like, our past doesn't define us. We need to change that to something positive, if that makes sense. All right. We'll get more information as we go. All right, so, and our angels and ancestors, what do they have to share with us? Okay, we have make plans and focus. This is what they want us to, this is their message that they're passing on. Make plans and focus, the Shield Maiden. Okay, so make plans and focus on what we're aiming towards, what we're moving towards, what we're putting together, and yeah, get some sort of routine. We are very much still in, like, under the Virgo new moon that we just had, and we're also having the eclipse energy is, the solar eclipse is Virgo as well, and another new moon, I think, in Virgo. So we're very much about making plans, analysing stuff, getting things sorted, routines, about looking after the self as well. So start to make plans and focus, and get yourself really feeling better and able to conquer the world, sort of thing, with what you're putting into your body, you know, and how you're treating your body and loving your body, making plans. making plans for work and career as well, you know, and start to focus on hone in on what you really do want and what you're creating here. Okay, I also have our destiny card, what we're going towards. Oh, opportunity. I like that. So there's an opportunity coming in for us, Aquarius. Interesting. Okay. I also have a self-help card, like our self-care card, what we need to do to look after ourselves as well, and a colour card. And I do remember when I was shuffling that 2 cards wanted to come out, so I will... and they did. They come out twice, so 2 cards. So I'll take those. All right. So we're starting the walkabout with our intuition. Okay, and we know intuitively that there's something happening in this month of September. Things are movement. There's a crackle in the air. You sort of got the feeling that you know something's going to shift this month. Okay, so our intuition is heightened. So we've got to make some plans and focus. And what are the plans? What are we moving towards? Okay, so we have under make plans and focus, we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups is all about, she's able to go with the flow. Okay, so whatever comes up, make your plans and keep focused on that energy. But the Queen of Cups, she's able to be adaptable. Okay, understand her feelings and emotions as well. She's able to rise above what the energy that's going on around her, very much like the King of Cups, with emotional intelligence and able to understand people's feelings. Let me just have a drink of water. Wait a sec. My throat gets dry as I talk. So make plans and focused and rise above all the noise that's on around you, all the drama, the emotion of stuff. So okay, I'm back. I just had a drink of water. So yeah, rise above the emotions, get on top of, because you can stay focused, you don't really need to get into the other dramas that are going on around you. You can observe and give help and whatever else, but don't get caught up in it. That's what I'm picking up with that. Intuitively, just be able to step back and see what's happening from a sort of without getting involved. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So I think it's all about making plans and getting sorted to step into the King of Pentacles of being in control of your finances. Freedom too comes along with the King of Pentacles, because you're not looking for the next dollar, you know what I mean, or the next coin or whatever. So a lot of financial security comes with the King of Pentacles. You feel more financially stable. You're telling your money where to go and not wondering where it went. The King of Pentacles is also very much in control of their environment as far as materialistic stuff. And grounding, a very grounded energy, we can see with the elk. So it's solid foundation, it's solid financial stuff as well. Like, you're happy with the way things are. You need to step into the King of Pentacles. I think this is where you're making plans and focusing on getting yourself really secure in a job, secure where your career is concerned. If you're retired, it's getting that all sorted. Selling houses, it's certainly, there's change in the air. So this is change coming with the King of Pentacles. It's you getting very good at balancing money. I like it. It's like you're in control here. Okay, and because you're making plans and you're staying focused, you feel like you're more in control too. Okay, because you're balancing the books sort of thing, if that makes sense. It's important, I think, for you to do that this month. Okay, so let's get along here to the bone collector. Don't forget, you're trusting your intuition. If finances are on your mind all the time, trust your intuition that there's something there you need to clean up. Okay, and that's what I'm getting with the two eclipses on the 7th and the 21st. There's a clean up here. You're getting sorted, you're getting focused as you move towards the end of the month to this opportunity that's coming. So take the time now to get some good seeds planted, to really think about your destination, where you want to go, so you can start to get to make the first steps. Your body, trust your intuition, let it guide you this month. Okay, bone collector, 5 of Swords, one more for bone collector. So the bone collector, so we're collecting some wound. I think Chiron's probably playing a big part. Chiron is the wounded healer in the skies. So I think that is what's coming through at the moment as well in September. There's been a wound, and we need to take back our power, take back, why did we believe that? What was, it's not right about who you are. Okay, I want another one for the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Cups, please. Okay, the Ace of Cups, thank you. All right, so we're moving along with our intuition, and we're making plans and focusing. We know where we're starting to listen to what messages are coming through, so we can start to make plans and move on and focus on where we want to go. So we come along now, and the bone collector's here, and we've got eclipse seasons, and it's like, okay, so what have I been self-sabotaging myself with? What is stopping me from moving forward? Okay, what is stopping me from stepping into the King of Pentacles? So use your intuition now and ask your intuition to talk to you as well, okay? So we've got the 5 of Swords. You've come out of a battle here at the 5 of Swords, but you've come out the victor, okay? If you can see in this 5 of Swords, this person here that you were disagreeing with or whatever, they've got scars too, but there has been victory here with the 5 of Swords. Enough with the 5 of Swords for you to now move on, okay? You're talking something that you're very passionate about, and now you can look at the purification process as well with the white flower. And that is because as you're purifying and letting go of what no longer serves you, you can actually start the journey that you need to go on now. Okay, so you're releasing the past here with the 5 of Swords. Okay, and as you're coming through that energy with the eclipses, you're purifying yourself so you can actually move on. Does that make sense to you? Does that tell you that, well, when we have a look at the 6 of Swords, we see that that they're moving on, they're going to another shore, they've got a rite of passage. So that was something that you needed to go through. You needed to release and let go of something so you can actually purify yourself to move on. So there's change. This is where that is happening, that alchemy of letting go of the past and heading towards another shore. But at the same time with the 5 of Swords, you're in that change. You're in that transition period here of letting go of something that someone has said or someone has treated you badly. And she's saying it's now time to collect that, okay? It's to take back your own power here. You're in that transition of leaving that wounded person behind you and now you are claiming it back with passion and with purity. I feel that's what that card is telling you. So there's change coming. There's change coming on something that you have believed about yourself, but now you're moving forward with. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about once you've moved through the Seven of Swords, you then have lots of choices with the Seven of Cups. Which direction do you want to go? There's something coming up about self-worth here, something that you believed about yourself with your self-worth, okay, and it was not true, and this is where you're now standing in line collecting what you feel is lost. That's what I'm picking up. And the Seven of Cups then opens you up to possibilities. The sevens are always challenges because there's always choices, and all these choices that you've got, but you're not sure which ones that you want to choose or what one you want that's your heart's desire. You're going to have to feel your way through that with the Seven of Cups, okay, with the challenge coming through. This is all to do with the bone collector. This is like not letting your past define you. So you're moving forward. So now the opportunities are coming. What are you going to choose here with the Seven of Cups? Then you have the Ace of Cups. So there's definitely 7 and 8. You're heading towards your Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment, an opportunity. The Ace of Cups talks about transformation. This is going to transform you. Something you have had a wound that I feel that will now be transformed, and Spirit's confirming that. Spirit's here with me. You are now going to transform those beliefs that you had. They will transform you to become another version of yourself, a better version, not so much like even a better version, more about a maturity, and that you have your own beliefs here, and what people or somebody in your past has believed is no longer yours. So that transforms you because you see yourself in a different light. Okay, so I love that for you. I really do. So you've got choices coming through. It opens opportunities here for you. Yourself. It's like you're becoming a rose. Even in that card, you're now the rose. You're blossoming. You're blushing. That type of energy. It's like you're really coming into your own because you're taking back your power, and then when you take back your power, you've got all these cups. This is happening for your betterment, your intuition. Your intuition has tapped into something that needed to be healed. Okay, so now it's gently guiding you right through this reading here in September to healing some wound that you've had. That's what I feel. Show me opportunities, please. Because Aquarius, we're all about head, on what we believe. Our thoughts. So it's like this is a change. This is like changing your perception to that you are whole. We're not broken. Otherwise, we'll keep repeating the same lessons, and we need to reclaim what was lost, what we think we've lost. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, under opportunities we have, I don't want to lose all the cards because I like to be able to read the stories that come. Under opportunities here we have Page of Pentacles and we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so it's telling me here straight off the bat, don't rest on your laurels too long with this opportunity, because there's a new opportunity coming in. Page, it's very young, it's not mature energy, but it could be a new job, but it could be starting right at the bottom of the job as well. And you are growing, advancing, but the Page of Pentacles is looking at some opportunity that's coming in that will affect, it will boost your financials, your materialism, your anything that's earthy that we need in our possessions and things like that. So there's an opportunity coming in for you with the Page of Pentacles. This will make you some more money, or set you up more financially, or it could be just, a career move. I'm not sure, but it's in its infancy. It's not fully mature yet. So you're just looking at that. This is one of the opportunities that's coming along, but it's like when we look at the Four of Cups, very melancholy energy. You're sitting under an umbrella and there's a shadow over you. There's rain cloud there. You're in that, when it's horrible, it's khaki weather outside and that sort of energy, So you've got to not stay too long in that melancholy energy, okay? It's like, don't dilly-dally. It's time now to head to the Five of Cups, and that's choice, that's change again, okay? But there is, with the Four of Cups, there's always someone to hold the umbrella there as well, There is support around for you with the Four of Cups. So talk about this opportunity coming along. Talk to other people. You don't have to make all the decision on your own. Find out what opportunities are there for you. What's on the bottom of the deck there for the Four of Cups? The Magician. There we go. Okay, so I'll take that card. Thank you very much. We have the Magician here as well. So you are able to manifest here what you need. Okay, stop thinking that you don't have the tools, because you do have everything here available here for you to expand with this opportunity. I was just checking my screen there. I saw it lag a bit. Okay, so as you change this whole perspective, as you reclaim something that you have lost in this journey, on this walkabout, okay, this is what it's all about. You're making plans, you're focused, but there is something that you need to reclaim. There is something that you believe about yourself that's limiting you this month, and you're breaking free with that. You are reclaiming whatever it was that put a limit on you or made you feel unloved or unworthy. There is something there for you, Aquarius, okay? This will transform you this month, this new perception, okay? That brings in the opportunities here now. And you are the Magician. You asked for this. You asked for the transformation, okay? As the Magician that you are. We need to grow. We need to manifest stuff. It's just who we are. So you as the Magician is bringing this in on that walkabout. So, and you're taking your intuition with you. You're going to see all the signs as you come through that this is the right way for you. You will see the synchronicities of the numbers. They will line up for you. You will see the colours and let you know exactly what colours you need to be working with, whether you need to eat yellow food or red food. There also, you might see, a bird that's got red and yellow feathers or something like that. Yellow being working with your core energy, the wound energy as well. Because I feel it's all about self-esteem and stuff like that here. Anyway, that's just the energy that I'm picking up on. So it's quite the journey here of letting go of something that's hurt you. And as I said, has been a self-sabotaging thing right through your life, I feel. Trust your intuition here as you walk. We're going to have a look at your self-care card, and then your colour card, and then I do want to end the walkabout with that walkabout that we've done. What do we gain at the end of that walkabout? Okay? All right. We have the calmer you are, the more time slows down, and the easier it is to get everything done. Breathe. Okay, so as we release this month, breathing will be important, okay? So be nice to be able to do that. Can't do that anymore. So breathing will be good for us this month. Breathe in, breathe out. And we could do like wash on, wash off, that type of stuff. The calmer you are, the more time slows down. So, sometimes like we just, so much happening, so life's so busy and so fast. So I suppose, the calmer that we do become this, life does slow down. So we must pull ourselves up this month and become calmer and breathe and, let life flow more slowly, I suppose. So that would be something that we can tap into. Now, the 2 cards that come out in colours, let's see what we have. Okay, we've got apricot and we have red. Apricot, rejoice and laugh. So we've got to find the laughter this month of September and free yourself from pain with the red. Now that's interesting because I just bought myself an infrared light that to relieve pain and things like that. I've always wanted one, so I just got it. Red, number 2. So using the red to relieve pain. Also, red's got to do with smell, I believe. Okay, so if you're seeing lots of red cars or anything else like that, it's talking about pain, grounding energy. It was 2, not 22, Lou. Me. Okay, so I'll read the other one, and then, as I said, I want to end the walkabout with what we've learnt, the lessons that we've learnt, or what's the information they can share with us towards the end. We're nearly there. These readings have been going on a little bit longer, but anyway, it is what it is. Red contains unlimited energy, and we can use that energy for vitality and power, and draws money and prosperity into your life. Very much so with that King of Pentacles, because that's what I feel a lot of this journey is all about. There is something that is stopping us from drawing that prosperity into our lives. And I think that's the Bone Collector saying there is a limiting belief, or there's something that you believe about yourself that's stopping you from manifesting at the moment. This month we get through that. We actually move through that energy, and on the end of that we have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Magician. It's a powerful agent for healing blood disorders, improving circulation, healing diseases, drying up sores or wounds, warming cold areas of your body and reducing pain. And because red releases adrenaline to stimulate mental and physical energy, red can relieve depression. Use a red sword of light to heal on all levels. So I firmly believe if we've got blockages or challenges, colour healing is the quickest way to start to unblock and get the energy moving. So red food, you've got your apples, beetroots, that type of energy. You could have some red stones you could put in your pocket to bring in the red energy. Wear red socks, or something red in your hair, anything like that. And beautiful red flowers, bring those in. We have beautiful red geraniums outside. So I think, start to work with that energy and it will start to free the pain. The pain can be any way that we feel that, and I think that could have to do there with the Bone Collector as well. We can actually release what has been a stubborn energy of something we've believed in ourselves that has self-sabotage. So use red to unblock that. Imagine you have a red sword of light. At the tip of the sword there is a red star which has incredible healing powers. When the star touches anything sick, it dissolves the sickness right out of your body. So visualize that. Then we have apricot. Rejoice and laugh, number 20. Stay tuned for the end of the walkabout too. Thank you for staying this long. Peach, apricot. So you could use apricots. You could eat apricots, sorry. Also, apricot. There'd definitely be apricot stones that you could put in your pocket, and plants and flowers that you could bring in. So, and oranges is close to that as well. Something else you could eat. Apricot lightens any heavy or burdensome energy you may be carrying to bring enormous vitality, joy and zest into your life. And Aquarius, I feel that tiredness here in the reading as well with the bone collector. Energy you may be carrying to bring enormous vitality, joy and zest into your life. I like a bit of zest. Apricots also release irrational fears and anxieties. It is a colour of creativity, fun and intuition. So there our intuition comes in again. So we're playing with the apricot. Meditate on the colour apricot to bring more joy and lightness into your life. Today is a day for rejoicing. Remind yourself of all the golden moments you have experienced in your life. Find the 5 joyful moments in this day. So have a look at that, okay? So there's more joy that you need to put into your life. And the more joy that you'll attract more joy too. Okay, so let's have a look at what, at the end of all this exploring and going on this walkabout, what have we learnt? Show me the cards at the end, the card at the end of the walkabout, what we learnt, please. I got them the right way, yep. Okay, at the end of all our exploring and our walkabout, what is the lesson that we learn, or what did we bring with us? For Aquarius for September 25. Waterfall, release. Right at the end, there is a big release for us. Thank God for that. 21. So that would be the round about the solar eclipse with the moon and the new moon and things like that. I think there's a lot of emotion that you will release at the end of this. 21, waterfall, release. So at the end of our walkabout, and thank you for joining, emotional outpouring, tumbling of words, build up frustrations, force, honesty, anger, confrontation. Do not let your emotions build up. Say how you feel and be honest with those around you. There will possibly be arguments and emotional outbursts, but speak honestly and openly. So there may be things that you really need to get off your chest this at the end of the month and talk about them, even if it's just talking to a counsellor or talking to a friend and just letting them know that this is how they made me feel. I now take back my power. It can no longer hurt me, and I release that. And then, Spirit's here. Give me a cuddle. Letting you know that this release is happening here for you this month. This is a beautiful release for you, Aquarius. And I mean, I'm Aquarius too, so I'm looking forward to that. That release as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for coming on the walkabout with us. And don't forget to use your red and your apricot colours. If you feel that you're in pain, certainly get some red, even a red cloth, and wrap it around if there was pain, physical pain, something like that. And don't forget to laugh. Put on some comedies on the TV or something like that. Anyway, lovelies. So I hope you enjoyed that walkabout. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the channel, and let's do another walkabout soon. Okay, if you like the walkabout, please let me know. Comment, share, talk soon. Ciao for now. Bye. Be kind to yourself.